Hey y'all, Dekumon here and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, we successfully repelled the Dravanian horde and got a nice freaking big old dragon trophy. Unfortunately, this guardian stole it. Bastards. Anyway, before we finish out the main story, I think it's time to tackle the last two optional dungeons. And I'll do one apiece. One is Red Mage and one is Samurai. I'm gonna do the Red Mage one first, and basically for one reason only. So I can show off my new toy. Check it out. Yeah, I went and bought the I-130 weapon. It's not bad looking. Definitely better than the basic weapon I had to begin with. Anyway, our first dungeon is right here in Mordona, with It's Not Easy being green. Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the man who slew the Tonberry King, would you? Yeah, I was. I knew it by the onion. I've a fine gent for you. Looking for you, that is. He has an appetizing proposal on the table, and I think you should pay him a visit. He is one of the treasure hunters at Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, and he will of course be there with his partner. The two are inseparable, but I'll let them tell you more themselves. Well, off to Lenosha with you. Go on, get. So we're gonna go play with the Tonberries again. This should be fun. Nice outfit, dude. Oh, he's right here. Blundering treasure hunter, steadfast companion. Weren't you guys the two that got taken out by the Tonberry stalker the first time I was in that dungeon? Eh? Those only sent you our way, did he? Well, I'll be dry stabbed, it's you! I, the heroic bloke what lopped off the Tonberry King's head. Do you remember us? We was the pair round the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Sawed you right before that great bleeding Tonberry stabbed us. He was. They were the ones. Oh, good times, dude. Yeah, good times. Not a frickin' knife shoved up my ass. I was in the hospital for a week. It wasn't we stabbed, love? Indeed we were. 'Twas most unpleasant. Now, adventurer, you are here to do something we would prefer not to do ourselves. Venture into the Wanderer's Palace again. Of course I am. Best we start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was hacking away at little Tonberries when the big one stuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape, just lying there bleeding. Hills, I thought we went long for the realm, but just as I was thinking of my last words, lo and behold, the Tonberries we've been having it out with started treating us. Nursed us right back to health, they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tonberries. See, they was only menacing folk because of a curse that you lifted when you slew the Tonberry King. Aha! A little bit of tidbit lore there for the scholar as well. That hat, the Lord of Coleman twice as kindly again. Why, it was a right pleasure having him take care of us for a fair spell. It's a pity those peaceful days didn't last. A band of Mamulja who called themselves the Silver Scales came storming into the palace. They say they're mercenaries, but they're nothing but the scum of the bleeding realm. The howling, the blood, and so many dead. And if that weren't enough, the surviving Tonberries were locked away deep in the ruins. Why in the name of the 12 do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? We had grown rather fond of the Tonberries while living amongst them. They have good hearts, no matter how odd their appearance. None of that should matter anyway. This fellow is Huron, and I am Mikote. Are we lesser a couple for our difference? I should think not. I say, you look like the learner type. Perhaps you have made the acquaintance of one called Cerrito Carito. Oh! Payoff for being a scholar! Oh, payoff for being a scholar. He was the Tonberry we talked to as a scholar. I thought it much. Has he told you the Tonberry's great secret? That they once looked the same as you or I? Is that not the greatest tragedy you have ever heard? To be so spurned and locked away in some horrid jail, and by one's own people no less. My dearest and I know their pain all too well. We both had to leave our birthplace. Why, you ask? Simply because we were different. No, we will not sit idly by and let the Tonberries be subjected to such terrible treatment. Well said, love. But much as we'd like to give the Silver Scales the boot ourselves, we can't stand up to a cartload of Mamulja. So please, say you'll do it at our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the only home our Tonberries have got. Now you'll have to speak with Bazi Charazi and get a ride in his boat across the lake. Eh? What's it now? Bon voyage? Oh. Okay, playing with the Tonberries again. Also, I have a suspicion. Nope, actually female. Okay. At least I'm pretty sure. Couldn't tell. I mean, I figured the big guy was a dude, but I was making assumptions about the Mikote, and I may still be making assumptions about the Mikote, so if it's a male character, I apologize. I might really want to go back into Wanderer's Palace. Came on that treasure hunter's errand, have you? Well, I'll take you across the lake, but be warned, the palace you're making for is held by the Silver Scales, and their leader's the most fearsome of the lot. Now, the Tonberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think the way the Mamulja have imprisoned them is wrong. Capturing them, turning them into thralls, go and give them Sill Swords hell. The Wanderer's Palace, hard, now accessible. Alright, let's take a look at this. This should be in the dungeons, should be damn near the bottom. Yep, there we are. Bound no more by the rancor of their fallen king, the Tonberries have regained their senses, with a little help from devoted friends. Yet all thoughts of peace have been put to the blade, as a band of Mamulja mercenaries known as the Silver Scales have stormed the walls and seized the place for their own. Someone must stop the Sill Swords from turning the Wanderer's Palace into an unassailable fortress, and take a stand against Tonberry slaughter and slavery. Damn right! Gotta speak up for the Tonberries. Anyway, item level 90 should be no problem, especially with our new toy. Ooh, right, I forgot. This one's got a beat to it. Ooh, oh hell no. Oh man, these guys did some redecorating. It's still the Wanderer's Palace theme, but there's definitely some funk to this. All right, what are we looking at? A paladin, an astro, and a dragoon. Very nice. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. You do not get to pick on my Tonberries. Oh man, the poor guy's just out here doing all the hard work. We can't have that. Oh, here comes some more. Fresh customers. Oh, is he going for a big pull? Doesn't look like it. I need to use my light element here, or I'm gonna end up overbalanced again. I don't want that, that's for sure. Yeah, all right, well, I'll save the swift cast trigger. Maybe we'll make it. Maybe. I don't think I got anybody but just the main target with that. Kind of disappointing. Oh, there he goes. Now we're fat pulling. That's what I was expecting him to do from the start. There's a whole pack right there to play with. I knew I had to have that up. Nope, going for the big guy. No, he's still alive. Damn it. Get back here, you son of a bitch. This is still one of my favorite themes of the Realm Reborn era dungeons. And this is also where they started to get more unique. I mean, obviously this is a hard dungeon, but it doesn't have that same generic theme that the other hard dungeons had from earlier. So, this was the point where they started to decide, you know what? Just because it's a hard dungeon doesn't mean that it has to have the same old theme. We can have some fun with it. And here comes our first boss, Frumerus Kohilja. Venturers, here? You brave to defy Silver Scales. Brave or stupid? Oh yeah, and here they come, the flaming javelins. And we cannot let these things live for very long because they will keep pulsing AoEs. Ow! Like that. You know what? Let's go in and get our melee on. Boost up the Dragoon. Oh, hello. There's another spear. Goodbye, spear. Now, if you let him, those spears will start to pile up, and you will be in a world of hurt. I have watched multiple groups fail because they simply refuse to kill the spears. And here comes 2 of them this time. He's got that one. Start on this one and smoke its ass. There we go. Uh-oh. Don't want to stand in that. Overall, boss isn't overly bad, but I have watched groups fail this because they failed to control the spears. So do yourself a favor, control the spears, and you'll be fine. Loot-wise, what are we looking at here? Item level 100 stuff. Pretty much what I expected. Definitely weaker than what I'm wearing. And here's where we get to see a new mechanic that's pretty unique to this dungeon. The Sacred Standards. These things give a massive offensive and defensive buff to all the enemies standing in that AoE. So what you want to make sure you do is keep them out of that buff. Trust me. It is not worth it. There you go. Get them out of the area. That's the way, dude. Perfect. That's exactly what you want to do with this pull, is you want to keep them out of the big area. I'm gonna move slightly so I can see a little better. Tricky part is there's one caster in here, so trying to group everything together is a little tricky. Yeah, there he is, the sophist. That's the caster. So we'll work on focusing him down. Oh, I love Fletch. It's so much damage. Now, you can try and destroy the standards, but in all honesty, it's not worth it. They have ridiculously high health pools, they have good defense, and it's simply easier just to pull anything that would be standing in the area out of the area, like so. Oops, wow. That one Fletch was enough to pull aggro. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of aggro here. Oh boy, I don't want to stand in that. And I don't have Mullion-Nay, so I don't have my AoE spender at 50. So we're just gonna go to 100. Oh, goodbye. Are you the only one left? You are the only one left. Now watch, yeah. Look how little damage he took from that while he was standing in there. Actually, I might have a better example here. Yeah, that was 1200 while he was standing in that. Maybe I got him before, as he got out. Because that doesn't seem right. Oh well, anyway, I'm gonna keep burning these guys down. Now do remember this standard thing, because it will come back for the final boss. Obviously it will be a little different then. Goodbye. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna get that cast in, am I? And now we come to the second boss, Slithy Zoluja. And this guy has his own variation on the banner mechanic. And we shall see it here shortly when he does the appropriate attack here. Yep, here it is, Sacred Standard. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna drop a bunch of different colored standards around. And they'll leave a little puddle. That's a toad. Okay, so red is toad. Purple is the heavy. And it looks like green was the right answer. So one of these banner colors, and it's different every time. will give you a damage up boost. And if you don't pick it up before he recalls the banners, he gets the damage up boost. And you do not want him to get that damage up boost. So use the first set of standards, figure out which banners got the right number. So the green ones, right? Yep, it's the green ones. Unfortunately, he dropped a toad on my head, so now I'm toaded. Come on. Unfortunately, this is not something that can Asuna off, so I just have to wait it out. And unlike our damage pickups, his are permanent. So make doubly sure he don't get any. Here they come, here they come. Honestly, the tank should not be picking those up, but sure. Like, leave those for the DPS, dude. Seriously. Especially the DPS who are mobile and can cast. But it doesn't matter, it's a moot point, he's dead. We get 2 treasure chests full of stuff that I don't really need, right? Yep, bunch of stuff I don't need. And oh, dead Tonberries. Oh, you're gonna pay for it now. Eat my melee combo. And a flesh for good measure. Man, I almost toasted that guy. Get back here. Actually, we'll go for the stabler. Him I can actually reach. Sort of. Come back, I have a cast for you. Or not, I lost it. Go to the AoEs, there's enough of them there, it makes it worthwhile. Now it's not. Hey guys, there's still the one left. And he dropped us a nice asylum key, which we can use to pop open the 2 cell doors here, which you have to pop them both open. Let the Tonberries out, and they're nice enough to open the gateway to the next area. Nice little shortcut here. Fortunately, this shortcut, it's full of poison gas, ew. It's being caused by this, the Purulent Abscess. That just sounds lovely. Doesn't it? Oh, even better, it spawns little ones all around it. So I quickly have to go into AoE mode here. You know, if the tank would kind of group them all up by the big boss here, that would be nice. Thank you, there you go, dude. I could probably, yeah, he's gonna die before I get my next cast off anyway. Oops. No, I was right, he did die before I got my next cast off. There we go. And with him no longer blocking the valve, we move on to the next zone. No, I was gonna jump into melee, but not if that damn toad's doing labored leap. That's a death sentence. Instead, I will wait patiently and then take on the waste. Uh-oh, another labored leap. Big old toad's trying to sit on my ass. Can't have that. There we go. That's a dead end. A Nimian device, just like we've seen the first time we were here. And now we're back on the main path to the basic area. Basic area now. Back on the main road. Oh wow, everybody's pumping sprints. And this should be the last pack before the boss. Yeah, it is, I recognize that gate. So when we're through here, we'll see the boss of this area. The group's definitely doing a good job of killing everything off at a decent pace here. And hey look, it's the area where we fought the Tonberry King. But this time there's no Tonberry King here. Instead, we get something kinda creepy. This guy always creeps me out. Why? 'Cause he's got 2 freaking heads. Bangus Khan says, big boy sausage mobile. I like that one. All right. Oh yeah, he's got that big old cone, so you're gonna wanna stay up close and personal to this guy, even if you're a caster like me. But not too far, so now he gets to start doing fun things like this. See? Told you he's gonna bring back that damned Sacred Standard problem. He's also marked me with a debuff. Now that debuff will cause me to drop a poison AoE the next time he casts Rot Gas. There it is, see? Here it comes. Watch how I'm gonna pulse out. See? Also, in addition to Sacred Standards, he has Sacred Idols. And these ones tether to him and give him the buff no matter what, so break them. But if you're the tank, please leave him where he is when you do that. Because these standards, they last the whole fight. So you kinda wanna make sure that you can avoid. Oh, he's got minions. We can't have that, no siree. Is he the only one? Nope, there's another one. Yeah, you can see how my damage against this guy is not that great because he's standing in the stupid zone. Yeah, I think I'm only doing like about a quarter of my normal damage. Oh, that's an idol. Which means that one's gotta go. Which it did. Boy, we're tearing this guy a new one. He's not gonna get to do much. Oh right, I almost forgot he also has a Doom mechanic, which I think he's done a couple times, it just hasn't really come up. But basically to clear the Doom, you just have to fully heal the doomed person. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna blast him with this in the middle of that AoE, just for the fun. And down he goes, like a ton of shit bricks. Nice, very nice. Oh, hello. Oh God, oh Jesus. And the Tonberries are like, oh. And that's it, that takes care of the Wanderer's Palace. However, still gotta turn in the quest, and that means heading back to the treasure hunter to report in. Let's get this guy, let him know that we done saved us some Tonberries. Yeah, have you swept the sellswords out of the palace? Ha! That's a splendid lad. Our thanks to you for saving the Tonberries honest.
Allow me to add my thanks to his, sir. You have our gratitude on behalf of the Tonberries as well. I think they truly deserve succor. Can you imagine losing your entire being to hatred? Little wonder the Tonberries became monsters. Neither of us are strangers to hate. Growing more spiteful with each passing day is sadly the province of those who are shunned by all around them. Yet malice will turn us all to monsters. A Tonberry told me as much one day. It gave me pause to think of wandering for ages with a heart ruled by rancor.
Aye, the Tonberries have known more than their fair share of hard times. So from here on out, we want to make sure where they live stays a sanctuary. Fortunately, while there's adventurers like yourself about to knock invaders out, we won't have to fear for the Tonberries. Now, we're off for a right old reunion. Good fortune to you, friend. And with that, these two are gone. Nice. Well, that takes care of one dungeon. Next time, we're gonna take on the next. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me because next time, we're taking on another hard mode dungeon. If a memory serves, it's a Mulch Keep. So look forward to that, and see you then.